What's the deal, YouTube, man? I'm back with another reaction video. Shit, we got a Warren Cali video, the story of Inglewood blood rapper Mack 10 and his rap beefs in the industry. I don't know too much on Mack 10. I didn't even know he was from Inglewood. I'm not gonna lie to you. So shit, we finna get into it. I'm learning as much as y'all. Shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Welcome back to another episode.
Oh, hold on. Make sure you like, comment, and make sure you like the video, sub, and comment. We on the road to 2,000 subs. Let's get into the video.
Episode of Warren Cali. In this episode, I'ma detail the story of rapper Mack 10. Mack 10 was born Dedrick Rollison on August 9th, 1971. Mack 10 would grow up in Inglewood, and during his childhood in the 80s, he would see a lot in his community. By the 80s, many cities and areas in LA County, like South Central, Watts, Compton, Long Beach, Carson, Inglewood, and several other cities would have several issues from gangs taking over their cities, like the Crips, Bloods, Pirus, and Serenos. Those gangs would leave devastating effects in their communities, with the drug trade rising and them taking over their respected areas. Also, the violence that came with the drug gang and several gangs going to war. This would make LA County one of the deadliest places in America. Mack 10 would grow up in an area
Hey, that nigga's earrings is crazy. Hold on. This nigga got chandeliers on his ears. What the fuck?
Mack 10 would grow up in an area in Inglewood called
Street.
Queen Street, which is known for a gang called the Queen Street Bloods. The Queen Streets repped the west side of Inglewood and became an established gang by the 80s, among several other well-known Inglewood gangs, like the Inglewood Family Bloods, the Neighborhood Pirus, the Avenue Pirus, and the Crenshaw Mafia Bloods, among several others. The Queen Streets would be rivals of several Crips, and also in the past, they had beef with other Bloods. Growing up in the area of Queen Street, Mack 10 will automatically be a part of the community and become a member by just living in the area and knowing everybody who lived in his community, from friends and people he looked up to. Mack had dreams like most kids of playing sports and going to the NFL, but that wouldn't work out the way he wanted, and by middle school, he would pick up other interests. That would later become his career later in life, which was rapping. Mack was influenced by some of his homies in his neighborhood that was into hip-hop. That furthered his interest in rap, and some of his earliest influences were people like NWA. Over several years, Mack would start building a buzz and gaining some recognition for himself for his writing skills, and him also being in a local group called First Amendment. Mack would later be introduced to Eazy-E through a mutual friend.
Yeah. Oh God, I was about to say, like, didn't he work with like one of the people from like NW on
Wrote a few records for Eazy, and Mack would start building several connections in the industry, later meeting people like DJ Bobcat
This
and
Mack
DJ
Dre
Pooh,
or Mack 10?
He would later connect with several other people
This
from the
Mack
Lynch Mob,
10.
members of Ice Cube's group, which he would later
So who is Mack Dre? He from the Bay. Yeah, he from
meet
the
Ice
Bay.
Cube,
Yeah.
with them being in the same studio and recording a few songs.
Okay, so this, yep. Okay,
Mack would later go on tour with Ice Cube and the Lynch Mob, furthering their relationship, and Ice Cube would start collabing with Mack and putting him on some of the Lynch Mob songs. Mack would even be a part of Ice Cube's 1995 Friday movie soundtrack. Ice Cube would even help get Mack a record deal with Priority Records. But the Friday movie soundtrack would cause beef with the group Cypress Hill over what they believe Ice Cube stole their song, which caused this record between Ice Cube and Cypress Hill. And Mack would fully involve himself in the beef.
Hey, I ain't never seen the group, bro. What the fuck? I just heard of them. That's crazy.
It was this record.
It's, we're friends and this is hip hop and everything. And I thought, yeah, it could happen. It's hip hop, I said, you know what, let me talk to them. I'll straighten it out.
Everything was supposed to be settled. And Ice Cube asked Be Real to record some vocals for Caution, a group signed to Cube's Lynch Mob Records. But in the studio, there was another problem.
And I heard a couple lines that were the same things I used on the Temple of Boom record. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, that's my line. How the hell is it on this record? I'm like, damn, again? In my opinion, I felt like he saw my reaction, and I walked out of the room for a second to make a phone call. When I came back, the line was gone. And I was thinking, oh, wait a minute, that line ain't there no more. Okay, I know I'm not tripping. So I come back and I have a talk with these guys again, Muggs and Sen. I said, hey, I think he really did take our shit.
I don't run from no challenge, from nobody. You know, even though we was dogs, you know, I feel like they should be dealt with.
But this beef will later be squashed after a few major events, like Ice Cube getting his chain snatched by Solo, and the chain being taken to Be Real from Cypress Hill, for he can embarrass Ice Cube on stage.
I mean, we done had our share of problems, you know, but, you know, we working together to work that out, you know, and, you know, maybe if the public see us work out our problems, they'll work out their problems, you know. It's a lot of problems here, you know, in Southern California.
Bro, I felt like this nigga Ice Cube used to be a menace, bro. Like, I feel like all the, like, I done seen this nigga in so many, like, motherfucking kid movies and shit. This nigga be all friendly and shit. I feel like this nigga was a menace in real life, for real.
And you know, with blacks and Latinos and this, that, and the other. Right. And, you know, and hopefully this right here just be that stepping stone to get everything squashed.
Actually, you guys work it all out.
Yeah, we worked it out eventually, and that was, you know, thanks to Mack 10. You know, Mack 10 calls me, you know, because, you know, he's a Damu and so am I, and you know, I thought he realized, you know, this is all going nowhere in a hurry, and, you know, chances are some of our people are going to get tangled up and shit's going to happen and really, you know, turn serious.
You know, it could have got serious, you know what I'm saying? But I forgot what happened in between, but B is all right, man. You know what I'm saying? B is the homie.
So you helped squash that whole thing?
Yeah. Yeah, but it had to get to that first, though. You know, it got to that, and then it was...
Mack will later drop his self-titled album, Mack 10, in 1995,
That's Mack
having
10.
hits on the album like Faux Life, On Them Things, and also West Side Slaughterhouse, that would feature his future group mates from the West Side Connection, Ice Cube, and Dub C. Mack's first album will go gold.
Oh, he was signed to West Side Connection. Okay.
This album will have some controversy, where Ice Cube dissing rapper Common on the West Side Slaughterhouse song, after Ice Cube felt Common disrespected the West Coast on the song I Used to Love Her. Common will later respond to Ice Cube.
This nigga's a rapper? Well, I mean, conscious. This nigga be on that conscious.
His own song called The Bitch in You. And Mack was full on again in the beef for Ice Cube.
You know, she's supposed to be hip hop, and he's so in love with her. But when she go out here, she get fucked up.
What you mean, nigga? Why it was cool everywhere else it went, but when it came over here, it's fucked up now.
Love NWA, Ice Cube, King T, Compton's Most Wanted, Too Short.
And we felt it was a diss. So, at least I did. I mean, everybody did, but, you know, I was the first one with the pen, so that's how that started.
So, it was fuck Common.
This beef almost got violent when Common came to LA, but this beef would later be squashed by Minister Farrakhan. By 1996, West Side Connection would officially come together after several collab songs, bringing two rising rappers together, being Mack 10 and Dub C, and already a megastar, Ice Cube. West Side Connection's album would be called Bow Down, producing two hits, Bow Down and Gangsters Make the World Go Round. The album would go platinum. That same year, Mack would make his own record label,
That was a
being
little
Bang
sus,
Records,
I ain't gonna
who he
lie.
would later put out several artists on the record label, from people like All From the Eye, CJ Mack, The Comrades, Glasses Malone, and also other artists like MC8 in his own group, West Side Connection. 1997 will be another successful year for Mack. He dropped the album based on a true story, which will go gold. He had hits on the album like Backyard Boogie. That same year, Mack will have a few acting roles. His first movie role being a masterpiece movie, Bout It Bout It, and also another movie called Rhyme and Reason. And the last of 1997, a role in the Jamie Foxx show. In 1998, Mack will drop the solo album, The Recipe, which will go gold. He had many major rappers on the album, like Master P, Snoop Dogg, the deceased Eazy-E, Old Dirty Bastard, Jermaine Dupri, and a long list of others. In 1999, Mack will star in his first role, being a hood classic called Thicker Than Water, which will star another rapper named Fat Joe. 1999 will also be the same.
Hold on. Nigga, is that Boo Capone? Wait. Hey. Hold on, fool. Hold on.
In
That nigga might have
1998,
been
Mack will drop
telling-
the solo album, The Recipe, which will go gold. He had many major rappers on the album, like Master P, Snoop Dogg, the deceased Eazy-E, Old Dirty Bastard, Jermaine Dupri, and a long list of others. In 1999, Mack was
That's
starring
on.
his first role, being a hood classic called Thicker
Hey,
Than
that's
Water,
that nigga
which will star another rapper
Capone, bro.
named Fat Joe. 1999
Hey,
will also be the same year that Mack would meet T-Boz from the group TLC. They would start a relationship, and by 2000, they would get married.
I want to know, how did you come at T-Boz? Like, did you just walk over to him and be like, baby, you look fine?
I was a dog about it, you know what I mean? I just
Okay.
did it, just hollered. You know,
How did you do?
what you, yeah, come here. You know what I mean? She came, and when she came, she was cracked.
T-Boz, he's talking
2000 and 2001 will be active years for Mack. He would release 2 albums, The Paper Route in 2000 and Banger Ball in 2001, which the album Banger Ball will be released through Cash Money Records after Mack signed a big deal for a one-deal album with the company. Many people will say Lil Wayne and Birdman got their blood influence being around Mack 10. In 2001, Mack will also appear in a show called Dark Angel. In 2002, Random Acts of Violence. In 2003, a movie called Cutthroat Alley. In 2002 and 2003, Mack would drop a collab album called The Hood, and also a solo album called Ghetto.
Damn, bro. That moment right there, nigga, 2002, niggas thinking they'll never fall off. Nigga, these niggas on top of the world, nigga. These niggas think they'll never fall off. Boy, never.
And Gangsta. His last album with West Side Connection,
well, Mack 10
being
ain't
Terror
fall
with
off.
Stress, also dropped the same year.
Nigga,
After
he
this
ain't
album,
getting the same
Mack 10
bread.
and Ice Cube will have a major fallout over what was said. Ice Cube's brother-in-law getting into it with Mack 10 and his crew. This situation led to this day of them not speaking in over 15 years, ending the West Side Connection group.
Seems to
Damn.
focus around
That
Ice
nigga
Cube's
ain't talked to
brother-in-law.
that nigga in 15 years. That nigga is not letting that shit go, man.
And at one point, a rift started with West Side Connection.
Yeah,
You and Ice Cube.
yeah.
So there's a bunch of hazy stories around this, but it seems to focus around Ice Cube's brother-in-law.
Mm.
Can you talk about that?
I mean, what you want to know?
Well, what happened?
It was just, I mean, you know, it was just an unfortunate situation, you know, as far as, you know, what came out of all that, you know what I'm saying? But the stories you heard, probably, most of them probably was, what did you hear?
The story I heard was that Ice Cube's brother-in-law got beat up.
What else did you hear? Did you hear that that before all this happened, that like it ain't like that just happened?
Well, never just happens.
Yeah.
But there was friction.
Yeah, it was conflict. Yeah, you know. But I went to Cube about 4 or 5 times before the conflict jumped off.
Okay.
And told him to correct the situation. So that's the part that everybody leave out, I think.
Right.
I didn't. Nobody didn't intend on starting nothing or nothing even like escalating to that level. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go to somebody 5 times before it escalate, then you was trying to be diplomatic about the situation.
Right. I mean, the problem is that you're talking about Ice Cube's wife's brother.
I understand.
So now Ice Cube gets put in a weird situation where...
Well, it depends on how weird you want to be. Because if it was my wife's brother, I would have told him he can't fuck my money up.
Right.
And he can't be out of line with nobody I'm getting down with. And if you got that big of a problem with him, stay at home. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's a problem with Mack.
Yeah, it's a problem. You know what I mean? It's
I like
you know, it's a thing where
Modest is a motherfucker.
you know, it's just a violation that can't be overlooked.
Okay.
Ever a chance we could get a West Side Connection reunion with you, Dub, and Mack 10?
Probably not. Probably not.
These two old head niggas. Hey man, that's all I gotta say. Y'all niggas gonna be dead one day, bro. Y'all better figure it out, get y'all money. Yeah. Live your life, nigga. Ain't nobody got time to be beefing, nigga. Y'all niggas 50. The hell? You ain't talked to this nigga in 15 years because he whooped your step or your brother ass, his whatever, nigga, over a fight. Come on, bro.
I want to do another West Side Connection.
Let that shit go.
Yeah.
I saw Mack 10 on Vlad TV, and
that's not even in your real brother, nigga. That's not your blood at all, nigga. That's your wife's brother. What the hell? This nigga a grown ass man, nigga. If they squabble, nigga, get out the way, nigga. Go home, be friends after. What the hell going on, nigga? I done squabbled plenty of homies, nigga. Nothing has happened. I promise you.
I always wonder what happened with that relationship.
When you get him on, his side, of course he do. Of course he do. I don't want to talk about it, to be honest, because he know what it is. That's all that need to matter.
By 2004, Mack will be in a lot of controversy after him and T-Boz would get a divorce, after T-Boz stated that Mack was abusive and also a cheater, giving Mack bad media coverage, which he would say wasn't true at all. They would have a daughter and later work out the relationship as co-parents.
Right, because at one point there was a bunch of drama. I guess you got a restraining order against you, and
yeah, but none of that shit was real though.
It wasn't?
Nothing. Never ever had a incident where it was no violence or no nothing. Like, only thing we ever had is an argument.
Okay.
We ain't never had none of that kind of shit. But the lawyer she had at the time thought that probably it'd make the case better or something. Maybe he was chasing some attention or something.
In 2005, Mack would drop the album Hustler's Handbook, and in the same year, he acted in movies Halloween House Party, Apocalypse of the Beauty Queen, and in 2006, he starred in the movie It Ain't Easy, and also a movie called Drop. In 2009, Mack would drop a solo album called Hard White, and in 2010, he dropped a collab album with Glasses Malone called Money Music. These will be the last albums Mack would drop.
Niggas, I'm telling you, bro. Niggas think they would never fall off, bro. Like 2003, that nigga thought you would never. Nigga think he get money forever. Fast forward 5 years later, boom, nigga gone from Ice Cube. It's over with. West Side Connection over. 2 more years later, he dropped
Mack
his
would appear
last
in a
album.
movie called Buzz House in 2011.
Boom.
Mack, after this point, will focus on real estate and doing live performances.
Real estate.
Instead out of the media, up until recently, when he started doing several interviews with channels like Vlad TV and No Jumper.
To get that money.
Mack has recently dropped more music and has been coaching Pop Warner football and Little League baseball and being a father of 5, and will go down as a West Coast legend, selling over 10 million records sold. This will conclude this episode.
Damn.
If you haven't already, make sure you check out my previous episodes.
Damn. He was getting money. Then shit, I'm pretty sure he still got some shit, but like, nigga, it ain't. Let me stop, nigga. Fuck all that pocket watching and shit. But anyway, it's the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We on the road to 2,000 subs. Make sure you hit the sub button, comment. Let me know what y'all think. Shit, post notifications on. Turn them on. No cap. We gone.